Okay, good morning. Let's see, we're recording. Yes. This is a brief demonstration of the packet gateway interface that is running at the moment on a Raspberry Pi. Several actually, but this is one that is running through a DOS emulator as an interface to the switch. Now the switch is where all of the important things happen, such as the connections to other nodes. It deals with all of the interfacing between modems. You can see one running in the background there. That's the HF sound modem, which is controlling a HF radio, and somebody's using at the moment OH3SPN. That's my friend Steve. Sorry. So what we're going to do, just to quickly demonstrate, is connect into the node. Okay, which node am I on? I'm already on the right node. Okay. It should be on. Yes, it is. Okay, right. Odd. Right, now we're connected. I'm going to go to the quick chat there and say good morning. You're live on the screen, recording. Now you see, it will take a while for that to get sent to me because it's very slow. There you go, it's going out there. Propagation, he's at a 1,000 or so kilometers away and is receiving it via a signal directly. So if you're not familiar with amateur radio, we're sending our own signals, not using intermediaries. Now he's said good morning. That's wonderful. I'll just say testing a packet interface and recording it, so be right back. :D. Okay, now the actual portal thing that we made is this. For people that have only access to packet radio but don't have access to the internet, and one of the guys who reached out to me over packet is exactly like that, and that's why I built this one in particular. Elderly gentleman, locked in, can't get out, no internet access, and most of the regulations and rules for the COVID lockdown are now only published online, so very difficult to communicate to those people in that situation. So he's able to log on to his local node in Coventry, and through his 2-meter radio, and he's able to access from there. He's able to jump across the channel, the actual physical channel, the English channel, the North Sea, straight here, and he's able to access this portal, which, as you can see, is showing all of the roughly converted website into text. It's quite crude, but you notice there's numbers next to quite a few words. Well, those are link identifiers, and some of them will be the same because they link to the same pages, but each one is a unique link. And if you want to look at why those links actually go, you type L, and it will show you a list of the links that tell you how many there are, in case you're going to have a lot, but it tells you where they're actually going, so you don't go blindly if you don't want to. So page 24 example is about tier 4 COVID lockdown information, so I do that. They say today it's going to tier 5 in the UK, and I don't see any information about tier 5 on the COVID website, which is, well, it's just What do you think? This one's a large page, but the thing is that this packet program has a save to file, save buffer to file thing. So all these funny characters, by the way, are just because DOS doesn't support these newfangled Unicode things, which would be glyphs for other languages, and they're not supported in DOS, so it just shows up as weird characters. But the information is still valid, it's still there, and you can see it coming through now. It's a massive page, and the login for the guy in Coventry, I should say, is coming in at 1200 baud. So this is showing you at 9K6, 9600 baud. So it's a quarter. It's not even. It's much slower than this, but it's better than nothing. So yeah, there you go. And that's basically it. This is the one of the things that I've added to the packet switch, and I've published the code on GitHub as well if people want to add this feature to their node as well. I'll go away. The other things that are available on this node are, let's see if we can disconnect. Just get rid of it. Connect back into the node, have a look at the commands. We've got a few other things I've added. We've got the TLE server. Now that cuts two-line element information straight from Celeste Tract, so you don't have to wait for mails to come around with the elements in. So if you're an amateur astronomer, which quite a few radio amateurs are, they can get up-to-date TLEs directly from the horse's mouth. But that's just a minor thing. So what else have we got? Okay, well, games. During COVID, I thought, well, it's pretty limited entertainment for anybody who's locked in and not got any internet connection, but they have a ham radio and they have a packet connection. So what can I do? Well, I thought I'd build an interface for that through the node as well, and I've added a bunch of Infocom games. Let's have a look what we got. You might recognise some of these if you were playing these in the 80s. Moon Mist is a popular one. Some of them are fanfic ones, such as The Quake and Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. And then there's the classics, such as Zork 1, 2 and 3. So you just run it in, and there we go. It's cool because you can actually save your progress in this restore. Let's see. Saves. Let's Zork 1P1. I just gave myself a. Okay. Now where am I? Yeah. There we go. I didn't get very far in this game, like maybe 2 screens away from the original menu, but it was just to prove a concept. So that's there, and it has been used, which is lovely, and that's about it really. Couple of things extra. You can the plot thing is just something I built. It's for graphing with BPQ node, which is the underlying switch infrastructure that connects the modems, the nodes together, and the software applications. It has an SNMP, Simple Network Management Protocol server, and that can be used to get data about the ports. And so you can collect graph data in RRD files using RRD tool, and then generate actual graphs. But these are ASCII graphs that I've plotted, so you can check them directly on the node, and they're kind of pointless, but it's just for fun. Okay, well, that's just a quick presentation of what's possible at the moment. I'm going to be probably adding some more things in the future as well, depending on what things we can think up. But essentially, all of these services all run through a very simple interface using the OpenBSD inetd daemon and BPQ's internal telnet port. So the application is actually an alias. You see, you've got these chat, BBSDX games, JNOS, NASA, plot, etc. Those are aliases for a telnet port, and they simply open up the telnet port to the iNet daemon, and that provides the service. And that's as simple as it is, really. It's fairly simple, but at the end of the day, it's just text. So any ideas, you can probably implement them. Right, that's it. Thanks for watching, and hopefully catch you around Unpack It. Bye bye.